what is going on? Welcome, especially to you, Easy Peasy. Glad to have you here tonight for what is going to be the first full workout that we do here together. Really happy and excited to be doing this live stream, because this is what it's all about. Bringing fitness to the world of gamers, to the world of gaming, to our world for us. And I'm super hyped. So today you could see up in that direction, yep, here is where the exercise program is. So here you can see there's a few priming movements that we're gonna do, stretches, movements to get the body extra ready for the exercises coming after it, and then we'll dive right in. And so welcome once again. And what I'll do is I'll break down what exactly you're looking at right here, like how to read it. And as we go through the movements, this is designed for you to follow along and get a workout with me, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on a replay. And as we go through the movements, I'll coach you through to make sure that your form is good and we get all dot the I's, cross all the T's on doing the movement correctly, and really get the benefit that's going to help you instead of hurt you. Alright, so how I typically design my workouts or my exercise programming is starting with some stretches, some movements that are designed to lengthen areas of the body that are really tight, like loosen areas that are really tight, and activate areas that are away on vacation. So how that applies to gamers. For example, we spend a whole lot of time sitting, especially if you sit at work too, right? And then you come home and sit while you game. So we end up being in this hunched over posture. So for example, the muscles across here in the chest and the front of the shoulders, they get really tight and pull you forward. And conversely, the muscles back here, and behind the shoulders and then that upper part of the back get really lengthened. They go away on vacation. So how that would apply is we would stretch out this area and activate this area before going into the workout. And then you get even more out of your workout to help you move better, improve posture, build muscle, all of the kinds of things, burn body fat, all of the kinds of things that you would want to get out of your workout. Alright. So, yeah man, woo! Yeah, it's exciting. Welcome. Diving into this workout, talking a little bit about what you're looking at right there. So you can read along and follow along and know what's going on. So we talked about why we're gonna do some primers, some stretching before we get started. Those movements here, and then in this section here, in that column that has the black bar over it where it says primer, A1, A2, B1, B2. What that means is the sequence in which those exercises are done. So if you take a look all the way to the right column, it's rest. And the first A1, A2, it has 0 seconds and then 60 seconds. That means that it's done as something called a superset. So you do one set of one exercise, you don't rest at all, you go immediately into one set of the following exercise, and once you complete those two, then you rest. For that allotted amount of time, which in this case is planned for 60 seconds. Yep. Okay. So we'll do goblet squats and then crunches, rest. Goblet squats, crunches, rest. Goblet squats, crunches, rest for the 3 sets that you can see in that following column next to there, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. So that's how this works. That's how that's designed. Now, repetitions is the number of times that you complete the movement for a set. So it's mainly in tens planned here, but there's some things that will be done for time, and one thing that will be done for less than 10, and we'll get to that. And then the weight is indicating whether it's done with no weight, like just body weight, or if there's a Y for yes, that means that it is done with weight. So I was talking to my man Easy Peasy last night, and I know he has some dumbbells, so we're going to be utilizing those. So hopefully you have some dumbbells as well, or something that you could even substitute. Like if you've got legit, like if you've got gallons of water, or like milk or something, you could use those. Just don't dump milk all over your floor. That would suck. Yeah. Yep. So that's how it's designed, and that's pretty much how I design. Like I use this format in all of my exercise programming. Like if George is here, like you remember seeing this, and you probably still have this file from all the stuff that we ever did together. Yeah, cause I keep it all saved in the cloud, man. Yep. All right. So, hi, what's up, Leah T? Very, very good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. We're getting started. Just got done talking through what you're looking at right there, the exercise program that we're about to do. So feel free to follow along and get a good workout in. Let's do it. So we're gonna start with this first movement called scaption. And what was it? Really quick, man. I appreciate all of you. Welcome. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Really happy to have you here. How y'all doing tonight? Let me know. Let me know if you have any questions about the stuff that we just went over. And if you have any questions at all throughout what we're doing today about the movements, please ask away. And in between sets, I'll be sure to be checking chat and answer all of your questions. Awesome. So let's do it. Let's start with scaption. So scaption is about activating these things back here that are typically slouched forward because we're gamers and we spend a bunch of time in our chairs or on our sofas, whatnot. So what it looks like from the front is you're going to be taking your hands, thumbs up, not squeezing your fists or anything, loose hands, and you're going to do your best Y impersonation from like the YMCA song. And the objective is, when you do this, not just raising your arms like this, you're going to be squeezing everything back behind here. And one thing that can happen when you do this is your back can want to extend like that. That's no good. That's no good in this movement. So make sure you stay nice and neutral here. And if it means acting like you're going to get punched in the stomach, do that. So scaption is this, your best Y impersonation. So we're going to start with 2 sets of 6, and you're going to hold the squeeze for just 1 to 2 seconds. Five, 6. All right. You should feel all this stuff waking up back here, and maybe even stretched out through here if this was especially tight. So we're just resting 15 to 30 seconds here, and we're gonna do another set of that. I'll show you from the back this time. Welcome everybody that's here tuning in. We're just getting started. We're on the first movement here called scaption. And we're waking up all those muscles that get lengthened from slouching forward in our chairs. So we're going to do our second set of 6 here. I'll put this up so you see a little bit better maybe. And one more for 6. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely feel that. Definitely feel that. Okay. So the next one here is called half kneeling hip flexor stretch, and I'm gonna angle. Bear with me. I'm not fancy enough yet to have a whole bunch of different camera angles, so I'm gonna be adjusting the camera as we go. So the half kneeling hip flexor stretch is meant to stretch out this area here that once again gets really tight from sitting all the time. So what we're gonna do is, I'll show you guys this way. This is the half kneeling position, like this. This is what's called half kneeling. You want to be in a nice 90-degree angle in front, meaning you don't want this like way far extended like that, right? We want it to have a nice 90-degree angle in front, and you want to have the back leg, this like not like way out here like that. This should be nice and in line with this base leg as well. Now from here, once you know you're solid, then you are going to extend this out a little bit because we want to make sure the knee does not pass the toe in front. And then you're going to drive your weight diagonally down and forward. Awesome workout. Oh, awesome workout session. Thanks, George. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here, man. Let's get it in. It's just like old times, bro. Just like old times. So driving this weight diagonally down and forward, you should feel this big stretch right through here. Yeah, it's the hip flexor. And then bring it back. So the hip flexor isn't one thing, by the way. So it's not like there's one muscle that's called the hip flexor. There's a whole bunch of things there, but we're stretching out this whole area. Yeah. And then go into it, feel the stretch, hold 1, 2, and then come back out. And that's how we're gonna do this. We're not just gonna sink into the stretch for the whole time. We're gonna go into it just for a couple of seconds here. Hell yeah, just like old times, brother. That was 4, I think. 5. And 6. Also with this one, you can kind of have a tendency to want to do that and flare the chest out and extend the lower back. As you stretch, make sure that has to stay neutral. Controlling the pelvis is going to be a big thing that improves posture, and we'll get into later on in future content, because that's a big thing. So let's switch and do the other side here. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah. So now we have that step forward because we're making sure this knee does not go in front of the toes. But we're still able to extend. Yeah. That's the side I just did. There we go. 1, 2. And then come back out. Into the stretch. 1, 2. And then come back out. 1, 2, and then come back out. And back out. All right, so there we go. So that's the first set. We're gonna do another set of those. Rest for a short period, just stretching here. Resting will be much more important in the coming segment. 1, 2, and then come back out. 1, 2. You guys, when you do this, do you notice any difference between the two sides? Like, does it feel tighter on one side than the other? I know for me it does. Like, the right side definitely feels tighter. And one more on this side. All right. Weird, my message got deleted. Did it really? Maybe there's some like auto mod or something. It didn't like something about your message. I'm sorry. 1, 2. Back. If you need to, if it's something that you need to DM to me, man, go ahead. That's weird. I didn't even get a message about or a notification about a deleted message. That's strange. One more. All right. And just so you know, chat, a little disclaimer here, and George can attest to this. I am like the worst at counting. Really good at exercise planning, really good at like, motivating and hyping people up, like especially you know, being a trainer and like working in the gym and doing the online training and everything. But counting, that's something that escapes me. So if we're doing 10, we're doing 10 plus or minus 2. So you could be honest if you count. But yeah, don't be flaming in chat and being like, yo, you did 12 and you said 10, because I know. And well, I mean, I don't know, but I know. You know what I mean? I was trying to remember how to do this exercise, but it's been a while. Oh yeah, so once again, 1 foot really far in front, 1 foot behind. Drive the weight diagonally down and forward, sink into the stretch. Hold for 2 seconds, and then come back out. Yep. Now we're gonna do a single leg glute bridge. And I think it would be better to put the camera down even more here. Yeah, there we go. Because it's gonna look like this. Yep. So for the single leg glute bridge, the purpose of this is to activate these glute muscles that go away on vacation because we sit on them all the time, right? And because of that, other things get really tight, having to do the work of these muscles. So we're gonna activate them, get them ready, because the next thing we're gonna do is squats, where we really want to use them. So for this, gonna lay flat on your back. The arms can go out to the sides, palms down. And then your feet are about hip width apart. And then what you want to raise one leg, and you kind of want to keep your knees married together. So don't like squeeze them together like that. But what I mean is, throughout this whole movement, you don't want this leg to go crazy like this. You want to keep it nice and in line with the knee next to it. And from here, you're going to take this foot, drive it into the floor, raising your hips, and you want to squeeze the side of squeeze the cheek on the side of the leg that's pressing into the floor. And you see this, once again, this isn't going crazy here. This is staying nice and in line here. Hold for 2 seconds, and then lower back down. 1, 2, and then back down. It's not about how high you can raise your hips, it's about how hard you can squeeze that cheek. Alright, what did I say? I said, oops. Good thing I have editing on. 2 sets of 6 each for this as well. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think that was 5, 6. Alright, so that's a single leg glute bridge. Rest for a tiny bit, then we're gonna do it again, and then we get into the resistance training. Alright. So once again, laying back, one leg up, knees in line. Press into the floor with the foot that's on the floor, raising the hips and squeezing the cheeks. Other side, other side. Last one of this. 1, 2. All right. So you guys should feel this a whole lot here and under the legs here, waking all that stuff up. Okay. Now we're getting into squats. Getting into goblet squats and crunches. So, what's gonna be the best angle here? Let me think. I think that's gonna be the ticket. Let's try this. So, goblet squats. This is the first thing where you're gonna need your dumbbell. So get one, just one, not both. You could use both, but let's do just one for now. That's what I'll be showing. So, for the squat, there's a lot of things going on. So primarily, let's focus on the feet primarily. But we'll start with the goblet. So the goblet is held like this. So into the chest here, and holding with the hands underneath, right? So far so good, easy peasy, awesome. Feel warmed up and ready to go, because now it's about to start getting serious. Yeah, not really. We're gonna get a good workout though. I can't try not to take myself too seriously most of the time. That might be jokes for people that really know me. All right, so we're keeping this into the chest here like that. That's holding the goblet. But now, before we get into it, you want your feet about shoulder width apart, and this is really going to depend on the lever of your body. But let's see. A couple of things that you don't want to happen. You don't want that to happen. You see how that low back is arching and everything? It looks like there's a lot of pressure here. That means use this more. Act like you're gonna get punched in the stomach. To use that more. The other thing is when you squat, you don't want the knees to come way far in front of the toes like that. You want the butt to come back like that. So for the first set, I'm gonna show this angle here. I'm gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out, chat. Yeah, there we go. You see how I'm like sitting back like I'm going into the chair, and I'm keeping this braced. That's what we wanna be like when we're doing this. You could even use a chair if you have one to make sure that you act like you're sitting back into it. This is the goblet squat. So here we go. I'm gonna start counting my 10. 1. Alright, so this is probably one of the most complex movements in the entire plan, believe it or not, even though it may seem like the simplest because it's just like sitting in a chair. So please ask questions if you have them. Alright, next, crunches, because this is a superset. 0 seconds of rest right into the next thing. So lay back just like you were about to do that glute bridge. No hands behind the neck, hands on the base of the thighs. Like, you're gonna put your hands right here. And then you're gonna be reaching up and sliding, reaching for the knees. That's how we're gonna do crunches. So hands here. Raise the head with the shoulders. Squeeze those abs, squeeze that stomach. As you raise yourself up. Now a big no-no here. Pulling on the back of the neck to do that, or getting your chin any closer to yourself. I don't want you to choke yourself with your chin. Okay? So you gotta keep the head does not move. It's this part that moves. The head's just going along for the ride. Okay? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we're resting for around a minute. So another thing, chat, if there's do the amount of reps that makes sense to you, for you. Meaning, if you're doing this and like up to the 10 or 12 or so. If you do something and you're like, oh my god, I'm dying at like rep like 4, don't try to keep doing it all the way to rep 10 just because it says it there, right? Gotta listen to your body. We're doing this with good form. That's why I'm not just doing a bunch of workouts with music on, like blistering through this. We're doing this together, and I'm coaching you through it the same way that I would coach one of my clients, right? Because we want to do this right, and I want you to get helped and not hurt from my content. Yeah. So. That's a long way around a long way to say do the reps that are appropriate for you. Yep. All right. I definitely talked for a minute, so let's do another set of goblet squats. So here, let me show the front angle of what this would look like here. So. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Right into the crunches. Hands laying flat on the back, feet flat on the floor, heels close to the rear end, hands at the base of the thighs, reaching up for the knees, raising the shoulder blades off the floor. One more. All right. Another little rest, and then we got one more set. One more set of these. Oop. Yeah. How y'all doing so far? Might need to get a little bit of water. Someone forgot his water. No good. Should definitely be drinking water when you work out. Okay. Getting ready for this last set of squats. Here we go. Let's see what would make sense this time around. This is the harder angle to get down. So I'll show this one again. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Almost. Now we're in business. And one more. Good. Crunches. Last set. Best set. Feet flat on the floor, laying flat on the back, hands at the base of the thighs, not moving the head or the chin, just raising the shoulders off the floor and reaching. 9, 10. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. So that's our first superset. That's our first superset down. Once again, a superset is when you do 2 exercises that work different muscle groups consecutively with no rest. That's a superset. Next, we have alternating reverse lunges. That's what ALT stands for. And an ab-focused plank. And just like we maybe did crunches a little bit differently than you had ever seen, we're going to do a plank maybe a little bit differently than you've ever seen. So, lunges are pretty technical, like squats, but we're gonna go through it. So, with a lunge, it's stepping back here onto the ball of the foot. You see that? It's not stepping back onto the flat of the foot, because then it'll never go right. Never go right. So stepping back onto the ball of the foot, and you want to think about this as taking this back knee and letting it come straight down to the floor. See that? Don't actually bang the floor or bang on the floor, right? But you want to lower yourself down. You don't want to think about this as driving forward, because if any of this happens, that is no good. If the knee comes in front of the toe of the front foot, that is awful, 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 awful. That will do more harm than good, okay? So we have to, and part of what happens is these things that we stretched out get really tight. So it makes you extend like that, and it makes this front knee drive forward, like we don't want to happen, okay? So be very, very cognizant of this. If you have a way to look at yourself while you do this, I highly, highly encourage you to do so. Yep. So we're going to start from the standing position. We're going to step back, lower that knee towards the floor, yeah, and then come back up and go to the starting position. And then step back with the other side, ball of the foot, lower that back knee straight to the floor, come back up into the starting position. So that was one on both sides. Yep. We're going to do 10 on both sides. Step back onto the ball of the foot. Lower that knee straight towards the floor, keeping this nice 90-90. Here. Back up to start. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my, well, not so much reverse lunges, but walking lunges. When you do this, walking forward, top 2 most hated exercises. Can't stand them, but they're so good for you, because these are one of the foundational movements. Lunges, one of the foundational movements that every human should be able to do, that has the legs to do it. See this? I totally lost count, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. Do 10 each side. Not even gonna lie. Totally lost count. I'm gonna try to err on the side of caution. Even though lunges feel like you've done a whole lot more than you have. Alright, we're gonna say that's 10 either side. Now, ab focus plank. The more you dislike, the better it is for you. That's it. That's one way to think about it. Because that probably means that's the stuff that you were doing the least. So that does have a lot of validity to it. Alright, so ab focus planks. Hands on the floor, directly under the shoulders, and feet almost together behind you. But there's a little bit of space here, You could even go like hip width apart or so. Now what makes this different is typically you see a plank very flat like this. But what ends up happening is the hips start sinking down and it becomes low back pain. So instead, see what I did there? I'm kind of rounding my lower back, putting my hips in the air a tiny bit, and you hear how my voice changed? That's because I'm acting like I'm gonna get punched in the stomach. Now my core is really working. Yep. And I'm gonna count this towards my 15 to 30 seconds, even though I don't have my timer. You should have a timer before you do this. This is gonna be another thing I'm pretty sure I did over 15 seconds. But I don't know about you, Chad. I'm starting to sweat a little. Starting to sweat a little. Alright. Ab focus plank. Yes indeed, yes indeed. How you guys doing? Doing alright? Grab some water. Grab some water. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. Quick drink. Yeah, you would think the trainer would remember his water for the workout. Alright. Alright, time for another set. Definitely a minute. Let's see if I can count this time. Stepping back onto the ball of the foot. Lowering that back knee to the floor. Maintaining that 90-90 as much as you can. Holding your hands in front can help. Pretty sure that was 8. Ooh. Good. Alright, time for some more planks. Let's see, I'll get my timer this time. Alright. Feet about hip width apart. You can even go shoulder width. The wider apart, the little bit easier it will be. Looking around, tighten. Tighten up, tighten up. That was already 15 seconds for me. Let's see. May as well do the 30. All right. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Laugh out loud, you got this easy peasy. I've been sweating from the very beginning. Nice, man. Nice. You got this for sure. And Glenn is slacking, to be honest. You just got put on blast, Glenn. You better do something about that. All right. We got one more set of these. You gotta help me count, chat. Not my reps and stuff. But if I do 2 or something and I try to move on, you gotta catch that. It's your task. It's your other task. All right. One more set. One more set. Here we go. Reverse lunges. Keeping the core tight, like you're gonna get punched in the stomach. Step back onto the ball of the foot. Lower that back knee straight to the floor. Keep the hands in front to help balance if you want. Don't have to. 9, 10, and 10. Alright. Alright, focus plank. Timer. So, little psychology thing for you, chat. I count 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, up to 10, 10 instead of up to 20 on things like that, because psychologically it makes me feel like I'm not doing as much and it's easier to get through. So maybe that'll confuse you and that's not the way that you count, or maybe try counting like that. It helps get you through things. It does for me. That's 30 seconds. Alright, we're gonna rest. Next, dumbbell Romanian deadlift. Cool. the brother's on blast. Nice. Okay. So for the dumbbell Romanian deadlift, we're gonna need both. Okay. They're gonna be held in front like this. And they're going to be held very close to your body the whole time. Now, try this without the weights first. What we're looking to do is a hinge. So you gotta act like you're gonna get punched here. Keep it nice and tight. That sounds like a torture device. All of the Eastern European exercises sound like torture. Bulgarian split squat, Romanian deadlift, Russian twist. We actually had Russian twists after this one, keeping the Eastern European superset. So with this, we're gonna act like we're getting punched in the stomach, shifting the rear end out like you're trying to touch the wall behind you, right? Like that. Now what we don't want to happen, we don't want this to happen, and we don't want that to happen, okay? We want this spine to stay nice and neutral. It's literally like you're folding in half at your hips. Like if you were to get chopped here and fold right in half, that's what's gonna happen, okay? Now, if you're holding the weights, it would be like this. So you see how close my hands are to my body? Yep, you see none of this, none of that. Nice and neutral, core tight. Bring it back up, and then at the top, squeeze this together. Hard as you can. Like, I'm talking, imagine you have a winning lottery ticket, and it's right in between your cheeks, and someone's trying to take it away from you. You better squeeze it and win that lottery, boy. That's what I'm saying. That's how hard I want you to squeeze. So, and then Russian twists. I'll go through that now. Yep. So, Russian twists, sitting on your rear end. The feet come up and you're feathery on the heels. I'm gonna angle this down a little bit to show you guys. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to be able to show only one way here, and then I'm going to have to do this, let's see. Yeah, this one's going to be tough to show. I'll figure it out. Holding the weight here, feathery on the heels, pretty much all of your weight's on your rear end, sitting nice and tall, keeping your core nice and tight. You're going to turn and look all the way behind you as you reach the weight down to the floor. Bring it back to the center, and then do so to the other side. Now, anytime your spine turns, your head must also turn. If your spine turns without your head turning, that is very compromising, okay? So, one of my biggest pet peeves is seeing this. That's not, that's just terrible for your spine. Very bad for your spine. So none of that. Okay, so now we know dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, and we know Russian twists. Any questions? You know what to do. Drop it in the chat. So, we're gonna do this movement here. And Your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart for this one. Hip width, shoulder width. Core nice and tight once again. Dumbbells nice and close to that body. Coming back out. Okay. Yeah. There it is. And yep, like that. Good. Don't forget to squeeze that lottery ticket. This one is not a race. Neither of these ones are a race. Okay? You gotta be friendly to your spine. Getting chops right at the hips, reaching your butt out to the wall, touching the wall behind you, trying to touch the wall behind you. Alright, I think this is 10 coming up. Okay. Now I need one weight for the Russian twists. Once again, feathering on the heels. I think I said 6 on either side here, yeah. Remember, look all the way behind you. How far your eyes go on this one determines how much you feel this. I think I just did 7. Oops. Alright. Russian twists. Now, the Romanian deadlifts, it should feel like a big stretch all back here, and it should feel like a big squeeze when you squeeze these together. The Russian twists, you should feel a whole lot in the obliques, the sides here. How's it, what do you think? Easy peasy? Romanian deadlifts and Russian twists, torture? Or are they aight? What do you think? What do you think? Because we're about to do another set of them. I'll show the front angle of the Romanian deadlifts this time, so you can see the foot positioning in this way, how close the dumbbells stay. Not torturous. They feel good. Not torturous. Excellent. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Alright. One of my clients does actually say, tell me my name tag should read Torture Man instead of Peter. But, you know, she still asked for it. Eight, 9, 10. Good. Twists. Here we go. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 6. All right. Now What about that one? Does that one feel any different from one side to the other for any of you guys? Is typically we have a direction that we default, that we turn the most. Like if someone were to call your name from behind, or you were to look behind you, you'd almost always turn the same direction, no matter what. Oh, wait a sec. Uh-oh. It's going on now, right? We still got one more. Alright. And then let's see. Yeah, and then we got 2 more supersets after this. Alright. So that minute should be up. So you could very easily be timing these rest periods as well, but for me personally, it kind of takes the fun out of working out. If I'm not doing like a super specific goal, then I won't. I'll go by like a roundabout feel with the rest periods. That's kind of how I govern my training for myself and with my clients. If I'm training athletes, or if I'm once again training for a super specific goal that's time related, then absolutely tracking rest periods very accurately. But for this kind of stuff, man, for me, it just takes the fun out of it. So a big part of being consistent with exercise is making sure you have fun doing it, finding things that you enjoy doing. Otherwise, who's gonna keep doing it, right? Yeah. So that's why I'm not here with the timer timing these 60-second rest periods, if you were curious. Now let's show this angle again. Yeah. So here you can get a good view of how close these weights are staying to my body, and exactly how neutral that spine is staying. The butt reaching out to the wall behind me. Seven, 8, 9, 10. All right, one more twist. One more twist. Here we go. One more. 6 and 6. All right. So interesting. I feel more pain on my right than my left. Do you mean pain, or does it like shooting, pinching, throbbing, something like that, or do you mean it just like feels like tighter, like there's more tension in the one side than the other? I'm gonna drink this water. All right. Next we have dumbbell floor presses and dumbbell Bento Rows. Burns more like yeah. So, and you're talking about the actual, like when you're at this part of the movement, like here, like you feel it like burning more on one side than the other, like the same kind of feel as the other side, just more exaggerated. Yeah. floor presses, yes. Yes, the Russian twist. Yeah, so that definitely, so well, what it sounds like is that you definitely have one side that you default turn to, and you're probably feeling it more on one side than the other because it's not as strong, because it's less used. So when adding the weight to the movement and getting those muscles to engage more, it's probably fatiguing a little bit faster. Without seeing you in person and seeing the way that you move, that would be my hypothesis based on what you're saying. Yeah, with the more exaggerated. Yep. That would be my thinking. That would be my thinking. Okay. Now with the dumbbell floor press, this is like a bench press, and except we have no bench, so we're gonna do it from the floor. And the Bento Row is we're going to use that same hinge position that we were just using, but we're going to do something different with it. So, starting with the floor press, we're gonna lay flat on the back here. So this is where if you have weights that are fairly significant, you would definitely want to start like this instead of just like trying to peel the weights off the floor when you're already laying down. So I have these dumbbells here. I'm gonna lay back with them. I'm gonna put my feet flat on the floor like we were gonna do the glute bridge, and then scoot over here. And then you can see with this left arm, a good example. We want this nice 90-degree angle here. I don't have a lot of space to do this. Let's see. We're gonna figure this out. Let's try that. That's better. Yep, I just did exactly what I said not to do. There we go. Alright. Here. So you see that position with my arms? We're not folded in here. We're not overly extended like out there like that. We've got this nice position, and we're not way up here like this. This is the solid position there. Yep. This is the start from here with that core nice and tight like you're gonna get punched, and with an exhale, gonna press the dumbbells up and then lower them back in the same way that you press them up. This bit's good. Here we go. Alright. Working with the space we got, right? More space coming soon. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Now something else to watch out for here is the wrists folding as well. You want to keep those wrists nice and straight also. Okay? Come up, set the weights down, sit up. There we go. Can you check Discord later on the exercise page? I asked something. Yeah, absolutely. Later on, I mean, I can check it now if you want. Okay. Yeah, I can check. I'll check. I'll be sure. I'll leave it up so I remember to do it. Okay. Now for the Bento Row. Like I said, we're gonna use that same hinge position that we were just using. Now we're gonna pull this once again. No here, no there. Nice and neutral, keeping that core tight. The knuckles are going to be facing out to the sides. And you don't want to just like fold like straight up like this. You want to pull your elbows kind of back like that. Let me see. Yeah, this is learning experience on the superset. Not the greatest with the camera angles in the space. But we got it. We make it work. Here it is. Yep. Squeezing all these muscles back behind your shoulder blades. 8, 9, 10. And of all of the movements today, planned today, that's my favorite. I love that exercise, love that exercise. So, you kind of want to think about this as, you see the line of my thighs here, my legs? You want your arms to pull in the line of your legs. See that? Elbows. Because if you get, it can get like, you could get like reptar armed like that, and that's no good. Pull lower. Yep. Alright, so that's one set. Ready for the next one? Get these. Sit back. Yep. Here we go. I'm not going to be able to do it there. There we go. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Also, can you show me quick how to do door frame shoulder stretch and lying shoulder tuck internal external press? The first one, yes. If the second one is something that I wrote and programmed, I have no idea what the heck I meant. I'm not even gonna lie. Actually, no. I think I probably remember that. I think this is what I meant. I think I meant laying here, and then like that, right? Remember this one? And then we took this one. Something like that. Along those lines. Yeah. It might be the sleeper stretch. Nah, I remember. It's this one. You lay side, right? On your side, you tuck that arm underneath you. Arm folds up. This is gonna come down this way and you push on the top of your hand a little bit. Not to pain, just to feel the stretch. Hold 1, 2, and then come back out and then do it again. 1, 2, and then back out. And then you go this direction. And you can do the same thing. You can press on sand to get it down to the floor. Yep. 1, 2, and then back. Yeah. So that's that one. Yep. And then I think, yeah, you lie sideways, then you move your hands. Yep, that's the one. Yep. Okay. And then the door frame shoulder stretch. Let me actually need to raise the angle for this one. There we go. So a little bit more. Okay. So this one, use a door frame, edge of a wall, anything like that. This, you see how I'm standing in line with the wall? This is a 90-degree angle against the wall like that. And then you lean into the wall, stretching out here. Now, what may want to happen, you see how that my whole chest wants to flare? You don't want to let that happen, because that'll take away from the stretch where you really want it. Like that. And I can show from this angle as well. Yeah, that's way better, isn't it? Yep. Ooh, I feel that one on the right side all the way up into here. Ooh, ooh. All right. So that's the door frame shoulder stretch. And that other crazy name, that's called the sleeper stretch. That's what I called it before I knew it was called the sleeper stretch. So that'll make it a little bit easier, yeah. All right. So I need to put this back down now because we've got more dumbbell chest press and rows. Yes. I did 2 chest press. I didn't do 2 of rows. Haha. I remember some things sometimes. Really squeezing, acting like you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Oop, I got caught. My back was neutral. Good. Alright. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, we got 1 more of those, and then we got 1 final superset to close out the workout. Going strong here, brothers. Going strong. Grab a little bit more water if you need it, and we're getting going real soon. Alright. 1 more. Chest press. Floor press. Feet flat on the floor, core nice and tight, 90-degree angles everywhere. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1 more of the rows. There. There. 8, 9, 10. All right. What's next? I'll sit dumbbell shoulder press and pull-ups or a 90-degree hold. Okay, so I programmed that because I knew Easy Peasy has a pull-up bar. I don't actually have a pull-up bar here or a way to do 90-degree holds. So we're gonna substitute something else, but easy peasy, you can do your pull-ups or you can do your 90-degree holds. What I mean by 90-degree hold is you would jump up or pull yourself up so that you could hold yourself up in a 90-degree angle, and you would hold there as long as you could up to the 15 or 30 seconds. Oh boy, here we go. That's right. Especially what a bastard programming that right at the end of the workout, right? So for those of us that don't have a pull-up bar, what we're going to do is something called back widows, which is going to look like this. Oh yeah. Like that. Where am I at here? Yeah. And you press your, it's gonna be annoying. You press your elbows into the floor, and you see you raise your shoulder blades off. Like that. Lower everything down. Press the elbows into the floor, raising your back and your shoulders off the floor and squeezing everything behind your shoulder blades. So we're going to do a set of 10 back widows. So the L-sit dumbbell shoulder press. This is an L-sit. Yep, like that. I'm in L. No slouching, no overarching, right? Nice and tight here. I'm gonna be there. I gotta do this where the wall and the bed aren't gonna get in the way. But I showed you the legs and the feet. Sitting. Yep. Here. Not there. Not here. Not there. Here. Like that. Alright? And then we lower down like that. So we're gonna get started here with this final superset. Alright, you guys almost made it. So up into position here. Shoulder press. Eight, 9, and 10. All right. So, right into those back widows. Let me show this angle. 1. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. 1 set down. 2 more sets in the final superset. And we got a great workout in. Drink your water if you need it. I did my pull-ups. Now that was a doozy. All right, man. Dubs. That's Dubs doing pull-ups at the end of a workout like this. That's awesome, man. I'm really glad to hear it. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Good for you. That's what we're doing. Getting healthy. That's right. All right. Getting healthy and getting those arm muscles, right? Pull-ups will do that for sure, for sure. Okay. All right, sitting in front, feet together, sitting nice and tall, core nice and tight. You're gonna get punched in the stomach. 90 degrees here without flaring all the way out. Keep it in a little bit, wrists nice and straight, and press. Oops, that was 12. I got a little carried away. Back widows. I'll show the back view again. I feel like the hood's just gonna get in the way. I didn't think that through. I just like the Akatsuki. Wearing stuff like this makes me feel badass when I work out. So I do more. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, we all wish we had Akatsuki skills. He did like 10 in 10 seconds. Impressive. Easy peasy is the man. Hell yeah, he's the man. Well, Easy Peasy's like pretty much the reason why we're doing this tonight. Freaking goated over here. Is right. Alright. Well, we got just one more set. One more set, chat. Oh, so, alright. I got a question to ask, right? So normally I stream until midnight, right? So we're about to be finishing up after this last set. Now, those of you working out and stuff probably want to shower a little bit, a little sweaty and everything, but if you leave the stream up and everything, we can all grab a quick shower, come back, game a little bit. We can still hang, talk about the workout, answer any more questions you have, or anything else. So let me know if you want to. Let me know if y'all want to do that. Otherwise, I can just end it and say have a good night. We'll see. The music stopped. No. Oh shit. Okay. Yes. Continue playing. We're in the middle of this dope ass workout. What the hell do you mean, YouTube? Good call. And he said he could go for a whole nother program from the beginning. Oh shit. Maybe we should have done 6 sets of everything. All right. One more here. One more here. All right. Oh yeah, another thing. Don't let these come all the way down here. All right? Control it. Keep it up here. If it goes down here, it puts too much pressure on those shoulder joints. We want to keep the tension in the muscles. 'Oh wait, I did not say that. No. Yo, George is setting everybody up tonight, man. George is setting everybody up. Alright, one more set of back widows. Here we go. With the pull-ups for y'all. Let's do it. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Give yourselves a hand. You got a great workout in. Give yourselves a hand. Oh, y'all did great. Y'all did great. What do you think? What do you think? Good workout? Good workout tonight? I definitely have fun doing that, that's for sure. I made sure I got to work out today too, because I didn't get to work out during the day today, so that was awesome. 5 last pull-ups. You got it, man. You got it. Thanks for the experience. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you for the experience. I appreciate you being here. And we could definitely, based on feedback and everything, I definitely make this a regular thing. This is a big part of what it's all about, what Gains&Games Pro is all about, is bringing fitness to the world of gaming. There's the part of it that I know most about is the exercise programming, the kinds of being a gamer and feeling the kinds of things that we go through, and designing this kind of stuff for us, the movements that are going to help us most, right? So this is, I love it, man. Let's do this. Let's do this on the regular. Maybe we make 1 stream a week, and a workout stream. Yeah. Nice. Wish we could follow all the way. Kind of hard. Just finished workout earlier. Didn't know you were workout streaming this evening. Yeah, that's why we gotta make it a regular thing, dude. Right? Maybe we make what do we say? We're gonna try it out. Monday night streams, workout streams. Yep. Monday night streams, workout streams. Is it? Yeah. Is this gonna be workout Mondays? Yeah. Perfect. Yep. Let's do it. I think Monday kick off the week the right way. Yeah. Monday workout stream. Mm-hmm. Sounds good, brother. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. So. Do you guys have any final questions about the workout itself, or any of the movements or other movements? How to do it, where you should feel it, the kinds of things that can go right, or the kinds of things that can go wrong, rather. Anything like that. Sounds like a schedule. Weekly is great. Dope. Mondays. I'm gonna have to come up with a cool name for that. Or if you guys have any ideas. Workout Monday. Monday Madness. That's probably copyrighted. I just got a copyright strike, not even knowing it. And what about this? Does having this here? Yep. Is that? Oh my God. Yeah, there we go. I'll learn how to do that. Is having this here, is that helpful when following along? Or is it just kind of hard to see and not all that useful? Yes. Let me know. It's been great. I mean, for now, form is important. We have to establish that, no question so far. Awesome. Glad to hear. Definitely helpful. The Excel is unreadable. Yeah, okay. That's good to know. It's a little small. Okay. Thanks for that feedback. I appreciate it. I'll figure out something for that. Maybe I could I'll figure out something for that right now. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm gonna play around with it. I'll figure something out. Yeah. I'll come up with some kind of idea to either share the program, like somewhere, like an Instagram highlight, and so like it'll be posted like ahead of the stream, and then you can just have like the highlight, or and I'll post it like in the Discord or something like that, so it could be pulled up, or I'll figure out something where this can be scaled in a way where you guys can see it and it will actually be useful instead of just taking up space on the screen and not be. We have to make easy peasy have a bodybuilder bod. Yeah, I bet we can. It was a fun experience. I will maintain a workout. All right, dude. Hell yeah. Even if it's Mondays, even if it's just Mondays once a week, if you weren't doing any days a week, that's still a big change and really useful. So I can get rid of that then and just do this. Yeah. But yeah, anything is better than nothing, man. And getting started, having people to work out with, makes it so much easier to stay motivated and consistent and get the kind of results that you want. I do this for a living. I am a personal trainer for a living and have been for about 3 years now. And I work out with one of my coworkers like 4 or 5 days a week. And then I work out with another one of my coworkers a 6th day a week. So yeah, I never work out alone myself. And even then, today I worked out with you guys. Yep. we should record our individual workout actually, so we can post in Pete's Discord. That would be so dope. George, please let me your protein. I can, if you guys want, like I could give you recommendations for different kinds of protein and stuff. And actually, what I'm planning on doing is putting together a shop page that I can link on my Insta and put on my website, and it'll be Amazon affiliate links. So anything purchased through those literally costs you guys $0 extra, and as long as you add it to your cart the first time you click on it and purchase it within 90 days, I'll earn a small kickback and really, really appreciate you for it. Yeah, hashtag exercise, and definitely love the motivation. Hell yeah, dude. I live for this. Hearing the kinds of like this kind of feedback, that this is really like positively impacting and feeling a part of this and making a healthy change. I literally live for this, man. That's why I do this stuff. And you got me so hyped up right now. Yeah, going into the rest of the night and into the rest of the week. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, I love you guys, you freaking handsome devils, all of you. Being here for a dope workout stream. Yeah. Alright, so I think I think what I'm gonna do, well, let me ask you, are y'all about to take a shower and stuff? Or what are y'all about to do? I think I might just kick on some, I think I might just play a few games of Apex here, why not? Alright, brothers, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this stream so that it could be a standalone as its workout stream, and then I'm immediately gonna start another stream right up, so stick around. We'll keep hanging, chilling, and I'm gonna play some Apex. Get a couple of games in so I'm not such a bot when I play with the squad. We were playing Genshin. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Get some camera angle adjustment. Alright. Sounds good. Let's do it. Yep, I had to take the chair out of the room.